Dividing fractions with number chips. This is a great review and it makes it more fun for the students because they use these colorful chips in order to solve their problems. So it explains the method of keep, change, flip when we're dividing fractions. You keep the first fraction, change your sign to multiplication, flip the second fraction. Okay, so it shows an example of that type of problem. Now, some we may need to simplify. So this one, again, keep, change to multiplication, flip, and then multiply straight across and simplify. That's method number one. Method number two, they can't simplify before they multiply, keep their numbers small. So again, keep, change, flip. And here they're going to divide out a 5 out of the numerator and the denominator, and they'll end up with the same answer, but avoiding those larger numbers. So they need to know both methods. Slide 5 is the first one they're going to move the chips. So here, keep, they're going to keep the first fraction. So 1/2. Change the sign to multiplication. Flip the second fraction, so now it'll be 5/3. And then if they multiply straight across, they're going to get 5/6. So this one they didn't have to simplify. So just click and hold on one of the chips and they can move it wherever they like. They've got a couple more problems to do, and all of the chips they need are at the bottom of the screen. So if they're having any struggles, they know that these are the numbers they're going to use. So if something's not working, then they can go back and look again. Now, they're going to be given the option here in the next few slides whether to simplify first or simplify at the end. So if they simplify first before they multiply, that means there's going to be 2 circles that they don't use. So they need to know that, depending on which method they use. So this is an example of how to do this if they want to simplify before. So first thing they're going to do is keep. So we're going to keep this 3/1. Change to multiplication. Flip the second fraction. Want that one to move in. To 2/9. Now, if they want to simplify before, they're just going to use these little slash marks here. So I can divide a 3 out of the 3 and the 9. And I'll just put one of these slash marks showing that I have simplified. So now if I divide by 3 here, I'm going to get a 1. Just move the 1 over here. If I divide by 3 here, I'm going to get a 3. So now that they've simplified before they multiply, they can skip these 2 circles, and that'll give them 2/3. If they choose just to multiply straight across, they're going to get 6/9, and then they have to simplify to 2/3. So that means if they're doing that, they're going to have some chips left over at the bottom that would have gone in this space. So it's up to the students which way they want to do that. They've got a couple more slides to practice. Then they've got some sentence frames, and they have to click and hold on, these are movable, and put these words in the correct place in the sentence frame. Now, all of the completed slides are here for the teacher. Got examples of both methods for simplifying. And if you want to give this to the students, assign it to the students, just make a copy the entire presentation, make a class copy, and that way you can eliminate or delete all of the teacher slides.